Hello.
Welcome to Alliance Military Database.
Okay, just interrupt me.
Classified
Thanks.
information requested.
Let's turn this down a bit.
Establishing secure connection.
Hello, welcome. This is Mass Effect Legendary
Secure
Edition.
connection
I didn't think I'd be
confirmed.
playing it so soon, but here we are. Got myself a little coffee. Got myself a little whiskey in there, but we don't have to tell anybody about that. For the first time, I'm going to play as a
Please log in to access
racist
your
female.
profile.
That's right. For the first time, I'm going to be a female. Names. I don't know any females, so I mean, name doesn't. It's not really important, is it? Let's go with FG girl. There we go. Actually, no. Let's go with Lady Shepard. Lady's a lady's name. So yes, I'm a massive fan of the
Warning.
Mass Effect
Data
trilogy.
corruption detected. Please
The 3 games that
reconstruct
exist.
profile. Confirm pre-service history.
So I like to go for
Confirm
Earthborn
psychological profile.
and let's do Ruthless.
Confirm military special.
Soldier.
Confirm facial identification.
Change appearance.
Profile extraction complete. Identification confirmed.
Well, what about Shepard? Earthborn, but no record of her family.
Doesn't have one. She was raised on the streets, learned to look out for herself.
She got most of her unit killed on Torfin.
She gets the job done, no matter what the cost.
Is that the kind of person we want protecting the
It's
galaxy?
the only type.
That's the only kind of person who can protect the galaxy.
I'll make the call.
This is such a good intro. Everything about Mass Effect is so great. The music, I mean, I might be a little bit fanboy over it, but the music, the presentation, everything about it is just so great. It's a real shame.
Prime relays in range. Initiating transmission sequence.
Hopefully 4 will be good, although some things about 4 I've seen the devs talk about, like making an ending canon, worries me.
We are connected.
It should have just been either set
Transit mass and
before
destination.
the trilogy or after it. I personally would have preferred
Acquiring approach vector.
the first Contact War, you know,
All stations secure for transit.
as a prequel game, or set so far in advance that whatever happened in the trilogy doesn't matter now.
Board is green. Approach run has begun.
But yeah, so my character's going to be a racist, but only to aliens. So we're going to have basically, anytime it's a human, she's going to be absolutely lovely, and then she's going to be filled with absolute disgust whenever we get to an alien, which is most of the game, to be honest. So we'll be, you know,
Thrusters,
gunning down
check.
aliens
Navigation,
like nobody's
check.
business.
Internal emission sync engaged. All systems online. Drift, just under 1500K.
1500 is good. Your captain.
They've
will be
done some
pleased.
pretty good texture rework. I mean, they probably, to be fair, they probably just took the models from Mass Effect 3, touched them up a little bit, and then just sort of
You remember to
imported
zip
them.
up your jumpsuit on the way out of the
You
bathroom?
know,
That's
for the
good.
rest of the
I
game.
just jumped us halfway across the galaxy and hit a target the size of a pinhead. So that's incredible. Besides, Spectres are trouble. I don't like having them on board. Call me paranoid.
You're paranoid.
You're paranoid. The council helped fund this project.
So I
They
like
need to send
Caden.
someone to keep an eye
A
on
lot
our
of people,
investment.
obviously,
Yeah,
Caden
it's the
and
official
what's her
story.
face, the other racist,
Only an idiot believes the official story.
Ashley,
They don't send
are obviously the
specters
most
on
boring,
shakedown runs.
most boring
There's
characters
more going on here
of
than
the
Captain's
series.
letting
Joker.
And then you get James Vega, which he's even more
Just cleared
boring.
the mass relay, Captain.
James Vega and
Stealth
Cortez,
systems engaged.
which
Everything looks solid.
Good.
are kind of boring
Find
characters
a comm
themselves.
buoy and link us into the network. I want mission reports relayed back to Alliance brass before we reach Eden Prime.
Aye,
But for the first time
better
ever,
brace yourself, sir. I think Nihilus
I'm
is
going to be
on the way.
nice
He's
to Ashley.
already here, Lieutenant.
Or at the very least, I'm going to
Tell
use her.
Commander Shepard to meet me in the comm room for a debriefing.
You get that, Commander?
I'm on my way.
Is it me or does the captain always sound
He's
a
always
little
pissed when
off?
he's talking to you,
Only when
Joker.
he's talking to you, Joker.
I love this game. This game is so amazing. Yeah, so when this game, the screenshots first, screenshots first came out, and they were just doing scenery.
He's a Spectre. They're always
Congratulations, Commander. Looks like we had a smooth run. You heading down to see the captain?
Sounds like you don't trust our Turian guest.
Sorry, Commander. Just having a chat with Adams down at engineering. I didn't mean to
It's
cause
okay.
any trouble.
I agree with you.
But you have to admit, something's odd about this mission. The whole crew feels it.
You think the Alliance brass is holding out on us?
If all we're supposed to do is test out the stealth system, why is Captain Anderson in charge? And then there's Nihilus. Spectres are elite operatives, top covert agents. Why send a Spectre, a Turian Spectre, on a shakedown run? It doesn't add up.
You don't trust Nihilus.
I don't like Turians in general. It runs in my family. My grandfather fought in the First Contact War, lost a lot of friends when the Turians hit us.
Nihilus is no ordinary Turian.
You've got that right, Commander. We're an Alliance vessel, human military, but Nihilus doesn't answer to the captain like the rest of us. Spectres
Yeah, so the first excuse me, the First Contact War is something I'm massively interested in. If you're unfamiliar with lore, I mean, first of all, start again. Number one, I don't know why you clicked on this video of all of them to start your Mass Effect experience. 2, if you did, thank you. 3, the First Contact War, if you're interested in the Mass Effect lore, is basically humanity went to Pluto and found a mass relay and activated it. And we stumbled across some aliens called the Turians, which are basically giant birdmen. And they decided, they finally met some aliens, and they're just going to blast the shit out of us. That's basically the long and short of it.
On a do-nothing mission. He's treating this shakedown run too seriously. Something big is going on.
What do you know about the stealth systems?
I just know.
So yeah,
masks our location from
basically
scans
a
and
few,
cutting-edge technology. Normandy's the
a couple of
only ship
decades
with
ago,
prototype
they decided to
Why are we fully staffed?
basically invade
A
us
skeleton crew would be cheap.
and decided to blast up all our shit until another race stepped in and said,
The shakedown run is just a cover.
For what?
another race stepped in and said, what are you doing? Why are you blasting the shit out of them?
I'm not a fan.
They clearly had no idea what they're doing.
I'll see if I can get some answers when I see him.
Good luck, Commander.
But anyway, yeah, I'm going to side with basically the humans. Despite how I normally play and how wrong they usually are.
What do you think,
Wait,
Commander?
that's
We
not
won't
what I
be staying on Eden
meant.
Prime
Yeah,
too
no,
long,
it is.
will we? I'm interested
Despite
in
how
more
wrong
action.
the other
I
characters
sincerely
usually
hope
are,
you're
I'm just going to
kidding.
side with them regardless.
All real action usually ends with me patching up crew members in the infirmary.
Marines are meant to fight. You just fix us up and we're done.
I know how things work, Commander. I've seen my share of combat, but it's foolish to go looking for
Ah,
trouble.
fuck it, let's go kill
We
these
both
aliens.
take a lesson from the captain. He's not afraid of combat, but he knows the value of restraint, too.
Sorry, Doc, but this waiting's killing me. I've never been on a mission like this before, not one with a Spectre on board.
What can you tell me about Nihilus?
Turians are generally well respected by the other species. Their fleet has more patrols protecting Citadel space than any other. They don't always get on well with us, though. Some people find them too rigid. Others still blame them for the First Contact War. As for Nihilus, I haven't said more than 2 words to him. He usually only speaks to the captain.
I heard Nihilus once took down an entire enemy platoon all by himself. Man, I can't believe I'm on a mission with an actual Spectre.
What do you know about the Spectres?
Only what I've heard. Spectre agents work directly for the Citadel Council. They usually work alone or in small groups. Spectres don't have any official power, though. Basically, they're a shadow organization with a mandate to preserve and protect galactic stability.
Protect it at any cost. Don't forget that part. Spectres operate above the law.
Why don't we have any of our own people in there?
Spectres usually come from the Council races, like the Turians. We've been trying to get a human accepted into their ranks for years now. So far, it hasn't happened.
They've done some really great work with the hair. The hair used to look like absolute shit in the first game. It was like just a blurry mess.
Show no mercy.
You're from Eden Prime, aren't you, Jenkins? What's it like?
It's very peaceful, Commander. They've been real careful with development, so you don't have any city noise or pollution. My parents lived on the outskirts of the colony. At night, I used to climb this big hill and stare across the fields back at the lights from the main settlement. It was gorgeous. But when I got older, I realized it was a little too calm and quiet for me.
I don't know, that sounds
That's why I
perfect
joined
to
the
me.
Alliance. Even Paradise gets boring after a while.
Any idea why Eden Prime was chosen as our destination?
Not really sure, Commander. Eden Prime's one of our most stable colonies. Good place to take the Normandy for a shakedown run, I
Dr.
guess.
Chakras looks
No
younger
real
than she
danger
used to.
There's gotta
That's
be
for sure.
something else going
She
on.
kind of looked like an old
Got a
lady.
Spectre on board. That's why I'm so
in,
wound up. I can't wait for the real mission to start.
Just treat this like every other assignment you've had and everything will work out.
Easy for you to say. You proved yourself on Torfin. Everybody knows what you can do. This is my big chance. I need to show the brass what I can do.
You're young, Corporal. You have a long career ahead of you. Don't do something stupid to mess it up.
Don't worry, ma'am. I'm not gonna screw this up.
Yeah, so I always thought Dr.
Goodbye,
Chakras
Commander.
was like an old lady, like in her 50s or whatever, but she seems to be a lot younger here. Oh, we've got to talk to this prick.
Commander Shepard, I was hoping you'd get here first. It will give us a chance to talk.
The captain said he'd meet me here.
He's on his way. I'm interested in this world we're going to. Eden Prime.
Look at this
I've heard it's quite beautiful.
tall scumbag.
I'm a Marine, not some tourist on vacation.
It's more than just a tourist destination, isn't it, Shepard? Eden Prime is a symbol of your people. A perfect
It's a
little
real
world
shame
on the edges of your territory. Proof that
that you don't
humanity
spend
can not
more
only
time
establish colonies across the galaxy, but
with
also
certain
protect them.
characters.
But how safe is it really?
Because some of them seem like
trying
really
to scare
cool,
me,
but they've
Spectre?
got like 5
Your
minutes of
people
screen
are still
time.
newcomers, Shepard. The galaxy can be a very dangerous place. Is the Alliance truly ready for
We're
this?
ready for this shit.
I think it's about time we told the commander what's really going on.
This mission is far more than a simple shakedown run.
I already figured that out.
We're making a covert pickup on Eden Prime. That's why we needed the stealth systems operational.
I don't like being kept in the dark, Captain.
This comes down from the top, Commander. Information strictly on a
So I'm going to
need-to-know
lean
basis.
slightly more
The
on
research team
Renegade.
on Prime
Usually I
unearthed
just
some kind
pick,
of
you know,
beacon
whichever
during an
option I
excavation.
feel is the best. I hear some people, you know, stick to all,
The Protheans vanished
either all
50,000
good
years ago.
or all negative,
Their legacy
all
still
Paragon or all
remains.
Renegade.
The mass relays, the Citadel,
In this case, I'm
airship
just going
drives. It's all based on
to
Prothean
heavily
technology.
lean towards
This is
Renegade.
Station. The last time humanity made
Just
a
'cause I haven't really
discovery like
seen,
this,
you know,
it jumped our technology forward 200
half of that
years.
shit.
But Eden Prime doesn't have the facilities to handle something like this. We need to bring
Regardless,
the
I
beacon
can't
back
wait.
to the
I'm
Citadel for
pretty
more
excited for this.
Obviously, this goes beyond mere human interests, Commander. This discovery could affect every species in Council space.
Why didn't we keep the beacon for ourselves?
You humans don't have the best reputation. Some species see you as selfish.
Coming from you, who
too
just bombed our
unpredictable,
entire
too independent,
civilization
even
as soon as you met
dangerous.
us.
Sharing that beacon will improve relations with the Council. Plus, we need their science.
So the Council is basically a collection of races. Turian,
The beacon is not
Asari,
the only reason
Solarian.
I'm here, Shepard.
Nihilus wants to see you in action, Commander. He's here to evaluate you.
Since when do we answer to the Spectres?
You're smart enough to know how things work, Commander. The Alliance has been pushing for this for a long time.
I think Mass Effect 2 had this weird...
Humanity
It was
wants
Mass
a
Effect 1 as
larger
well,
role in
actually.
shaping interstellar
Weird
policy.
animation bug with
We want
the
more say with the
eyeballs,
Citadel
the
Council.
eyelids rather,
The Spectres represent the Council's
where the
power and
eyelashes would
authority.
merge
If they accept a human into their ranks,
with the bottom of
it shows how far
the other
Alliance has
eyelid.
come.
I was impressed when I studied the reports from Torfin. A grim business, but you got the job done. That's why I put your name forward as a candidate for the Spectres.
Why would a Turian want a human in the Spectres?
Not all Turians resent humanity. Some of us see the potential of your species. We see what you have to offer to the rest of the galaxy, and to the Spectres. We are an elite group. It's rare to find an individual with the skills we seek. I don't care that you're human, Shepard. I only care that you can do the job.
I don't like people making decisions about my future.
This isn't about you, Shepard. Humanity needs this. We're counting on you.
I need to see your skills for myself, Commander. Eden Prime will be the first of several missions.
And I'm going to make it as difficult as possible for you.
You'll be in charge of the ground team. Secure the beacon and get it onto the ship ASAP. Nihilus will accompany you to observe the mission.
Why is this beacon?
All advanced
What if it's a weapons archive? We can't let it fall into the wrong
Like
hand.
who?
The Attican Traverse isn't the most stable. They might figure a Prothean beacon is worth the risk of attacking an alliance
The Attican
ship.
Traverse is under Citadel protection. If the Terminus system's
Technically, yes. But some of
the last thing the Council wants is to get dragged into a major conflict.
I'd like to know more
it's
about
a peaceful. It proved we were ready to. It symbolizes humanity's growth.
What do you know about
Nobody really
Their
knows.
Citadel is the very heart of
Just give the word.
We should be getting close to Eden.
Captain, we got a problem.
What's wrong, Joker?
Transmission from Eden Prime, sir. You better see this.
Bring it up on screen.
Get down!
So there's Ashley. Now, this is a problem I have with like most games that have subtitles. They always have the character's name before you meet them. I prefer when very few games do this. I've seen some Japanese RPG games. I don't want to say Japanese JRPG games do it where you haven't met the character yet, so they just put question marks, and that's cool. That's good. I hate when you know that character's name before you've ever actually met them. That's a small nitpick thing, and it's probably a lot easier just to copy and paste. This character said this at that point, etc.
Just goes dead. There's nothing.
Reverse and hold at 38.5. Status report.
17 minutes out, Captain. No other Alliance ships in the area.
Just us.
Take us in, Joker, fast and quiet. This mission just got a lot more complicated.
A small strike team can move quickly without drawing attention. It's our best chance to secure the beacon.
Grab your gear and meet us in the cargo hold. Tell Alenko and Jenkins to suit up, Commander. You're going in.
We've got so little actual soldiers on this ship at the moment. I mean, I know everyone receives, like, at least in the real world, everyone receives about 6 months weapon training, regardless of the role they're doing.
Some serious digging
Just so I guess you can fight at any point if you need to.
Your team's the muscle in this operation, Commander. Go in heavy and head straight for the dig site.
What about survivors, Captain?
Helping survivors is a secondary objective. The beacon's your top priority.
No, so that animation is still, the animation glitch is still in here.
You're coming with us?
Like that, yeah.
I move
both
faster on my own.
Captain Anderson and Jenkins both just had their
scout out ahead. He'll feed you status reports throughout the mission. Otherwise, I want
their eyelashes clip into the lower eye, lash. Can we trust him?
I don't like putting my life in the hands of a Turian, sir.
Nihilus is on our side. He wants you in the Spectres, and he wants that beacon.
Ready and able, sir.
The mission's yours now, Shepard. Good luck!
Thanks for watching. Maybe you'd like to click on one of these videos for more. Alternatively, you could subscribe and check out my selection of guides, comical videos and co-op playthroughs. I recommend the Pokemon Crystal playthrough. It's very good if I do say so myself. Alternatively, you can give my brain a hit of dopamine by clicking the like button or leaving a comment. I could really use more dopamine.